Ladies and gentlemen, I am here. I am here to do the predicting the playoffs for the 2000 and I am here predicting the playoffs. The continue I'm starting like a motherfucker. It's very late. It's very late, and I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I need to get a little bit better at this. I only want to do one take on this. But I need to. Okay, I am here to do the playoffs. So let's see. Let's predict these series. All right, we have Houston versus San Antonio. I'm gonna say San Antonio. I think the experience is better. I think they're a better team overall. I look at this series and I look at the teams and I say, look, Houston just really has James Harden. They have all these shooters, Ryan Anderson, um, Lou Williams, Eric Gordon, but they only have that true star in James Harden. So I think San Antonio, what they're going to do is literally they're just going to tell Kawhi Leonard to just guard James Harden and slow him down. And I think, excuse me, and I think that is all it's really going to take. Kawhi Leonard guarding and slowing down James Harden. I think he's going to get maybe a game or two, but I think eventually San Antonio will win. Their size, with LaMarcus Aldridge and Pau Gasol. I think that's really going to be a factor in this series. I really expect San Antonio to win this, maybe in. I think it'll be a good series, but I think eventually San Antonio will win this series. Like I said, I think she got a better team. Like I said, I think Kawhi will do enough to slow down James Harden. James Harden will still get his points, obviously, because he's one of the best players in this league. But Kawhi's one of the best defenders in this league, if not the best defender in this league. So he'll do enough to slow him down and give the Spurs a chance. And like I said, I think the size will be a problem matching up. I think Houston doesn't have enough size to match up with Pau Gasol and LaMarcus Aldridge. So I think that can also be an advantage for San Antonio going inside to both of their big men. And so it's also Tony Parker. Although he could have problems with Patrick Beverly, Patrick Beverly is a very good defender. So that could actually be a problem. Manu Ginobili coming off the bench. I just think San Antonio just has more experience and they're just a better team overall. So I'm just gonna say San Antonio win that series. All right, let's go to the next series. Let's go to the series that actually already started. Boston and Washington. Boston actually won the first game tonight, and they are up 1-0 on Washington. These teams do not like each other at all. Neither of these teams do not really like each other at all. They had their problems today in the game. Actually, Isaiah Thomas lost a tooth. He got bloody and lost a tooth. He had an elbow, and it's gonna be a physical series. But I think let me tell you something. John Wall could take advantage of Isaiah Thomas's side. If they're gonna match up with each other, John Wall should be able to take advantage of Isaiah Thomas only being like 5'7". So even though Washington lost the first game tonight, I think Washington will eventually get it together. And I think Washington will end up winning the series. I really like Washington. Like I said, I think eventually John Wall can be able to take advantage of the mixed match and size wise. John Wall's a very tall guy, and obviously compared to Isaiah Thomas, who is in this league. But I think John Wall will find a way to take advantage and get some points. And I look for both Bradley Beal and John Wall to get it together. And I just think it's going to be a little bit too much for Boston. They had problems with Chicago when Rajon Rondo was there. Well, now you got a better point guard and Rajon Rondo. Excuse me, you got a better point guard and John Wall. So I do, even though it's 1 up, 1-0 Boston leading, I do think eventually Washington will figure this shit out, and I think Washington will end up winning this series. I just think John Wall will be able to settle down and get a few points because I think that's going to be a mismatch. Bradley Beal. Excuse me. What the other guy's name? Um, Bradley, whatever his name is, the Zero from um, Boston. You know what I'm talking about. He's a very good defender. He could be a better. Who the hell? You can't guard both of them. Isaiah Thomas is gonna have to guard somebody, either Bradley Beal or John Wall, and that's just gonna be a mismatch, especially with John Wall. John Wall's too big for Isaiah Thomas. So I think it's going to be a very good series, maybe possibly 7 games. But I don't know. I just had the feeling Washington's a better team, and I think they'll be able to win this series, even though they're losing 1-0 right now. Let's go. Let's go to the other series in the East. Toronto versus Cleveland. I think it's going to be a much harder series for Cleveland. Indiana was a good one, but I think this one with Cleveland. I think with this one with Toronto's going to be even better. You got guys like Kyle Lowry and Mark DeRozan, and it's gonna be more of a task for Kyrie to go 1-on-1 with Kyle Lowry. I expect it to be a good matchup, and then can have J.R. Smith and Mark DeRozan going at it, and then on the post, I think that's where the advantage is going to be possibly maybe for Toronto with Serge Ibaka and PJ Tucker. I think that's where they could get a little bit physical with them, because I do know Cleveland's got Tristan Thompson, but other than that, I don't think they have enough. That could be a problem. Both PJ Tucker and Serge Ibaka then on the post. Kevin Love's not going to want any of that shit. He's going to want to stick in the pole and the 3 line and just shoot threes. He ain't going to want nothing to do with neither Serge Ibaka or PJ Tucker. Kevin Love he's not going to want to do nothing with that. He's going to be scared. He's going to be in that 3-point line just shooting threes like a little baby. He's not going to want to take on either Serge Ibaka or PJ Tucker. So it's going to probably be up to Tristan Thompson, possibly Richard Jefferson to contain those guys. But that's where I think it's going to be the mismatch a little bit. But obviously, when you've got LeBron James on your team, that's a mismatch in itself. Nobody can really do that unless you're San Antonio with Kawhi Leonard or Golden State with Draymond Green or Andre Iguodala. Nobody other than that can really guard LeBron James, and that will be the problem. They're gonna have some matches, like good matches up in this series. With Kyle Lowry versus Kyrie Irving, Mark DeRozan versus J.R. Smith, Tristan Thompson versus Serge Ibaka. We're going to see some good matchup in this series. But at the end of the day, they're not going to have enough to guard LeBron James. And LeBron James, just like usually, will be the problem for most teams. And LeBron James, nobody's gonna be able to guard LeBron James. LeBron James is going to kill them. And I think it's going to be a good series. I think Toronto will win at least 2 games in this series, but I do expect eventually for Cleveland to win this series because they don't have nobody to guard LeBron James. So they have everybody else, like I said, Mark DeRozan on J.R. Smith, Kyle Lowry on Kyrie Irving, Serge Ibaka on Tristan Thompson. They have some good matches if Toronto does to match up against Cleveland. But at the end of the day, they don't really have Curl, I believe, in that, maybe he can guard LeBron. I don't know. I don't think eventually they're just not going to have enough to stop LeBron James. LeBron James will take over some of these games. And at the end, I do expect Cleveland to advance to the next round. Just nobody. They just don't know. They're just not going to have enough to stop LeBron James. Let's go to the next series, the last one. The one that I'm not going to watch at all. It's going to be very boring. It's going to be like a March Madness when you got a number 1 versus a number 16 or 17, whatever it is. It is just not going to be fun to watch. The Utah Jazz versus the Golden State Warriors versus the Utah Jazz is not going to be pretty at all. Who the hell is going to guard? I don't like this at all. I mean, who the hell's going to guard Kevin Durant? George Hill? I don't know. Who the hell's going to guard Steph Curry? I have no idea. Who the hell's going to guard Klay Thompson? Possibly Gordon Hayward? I don't know. Rudy Gobert will probably be on Draymond Green. At the end of the day, they just don't have enough. Gordon Hayward, Rudy Gobert, George Hill, Joe Johnson. That guy's actually playing good basketball, Joe Johnson. Shout out to Joe Johnson. But I just don't think they have enough. Oh, we all know Golden State will kill either in 4 or 5. They will kill Utah. I am sorry. Um, Congratulations to Utah. They've been the most surprising team in the league this year. Shout out to the Utah. But at the it will be their Cinderella story ends right here in the next week or so. Utah Jazz are going fishing. They will be done. There's no way in hell they're going to be able to play alongside the Golden State Warriors. There's just no way in hell. We all know that, ladies and gentlemen. If you're picking Utah, you're either you're on drugs or you're just a Utah fan. Other than that, you have no business picking the Utah Jazz, giving them a chance at all. We all know what's going to happen in this series. We all know Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson are going to absolutely kill them. They just don't have enough. We all know that. We all smart. We all know this. We don't even need to talk about this series. We all know that Golden State just gonna flat out destroy Gordon Hayward and the Utah Jazz. We all just know that. We all just know that. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have to say on this video. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize in this video. I know my passion wasn't there. I apologize. It's very late at night. I apologize. But I hope you guys I got everything. I got everything right in the first round except one. Utah upset LA Clippers. Other than that, I got everything right. So we'll see what happens in the second round. But like I got everything right in the first round except Utah winning. So we'll see what happens in the next round, ladies and gentlemen. I am CE. I am the man that runs the plays. Excuse me. I am CE. I am the man that runs the plays. I apologize for that. And until next time, I will catch your ass down the road. And we'll be getting back into the NBA for the whatever's left of the season. And I look forward to it. And I know these videos have been long lately. I apologize about that. I was looking at my videos today, and they've been very long today. Excuse me. They've been very long lately. I apologize. I need to make these videos shorter. And that will be happening as the playoffs start getting smaller. And there's only two teams left, you know. But right now there's still what? There's still what? 8 teams left. There were 16. You know, there's just too much to cover. And I promise these videos will be getting a little bit shorter as the playoffs move along, as we have less teams to match to preview. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have to say. I am CE, and I will catch your ass down the road. The fuck? This shit didn't even What? Are you? Oh.